What's up? What's up, everybody? It is Lamar, and this is a political short. And I've been out. I've been away for a while, actually about 2 or 3 weeks. I don't think I've done a show this year for sure, but only 8 days in. But we're going to chat about, there's so much to chat about. I've been waiting to talk to y'all, but I can't do it by myself. I got some buddies I'm going to bring in. We're going to bring one of them on now. We're going to chat a taste, and then we're going to bring another one on when he comes. What up? That's my brother there.
What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
Oh, you got it, brother.
Let me see. I'm waiting for a few more people to get in here.
Okay.
We got another person
Is that
coming.
my mic?
I think buzzing just a little bit. Ticker tacking.
All right. Let's see.
You know. But yeah, when we got Lawrence, he's gonna come on. Lawrence from Be the People. He's gonna join us in a minute, and we're gonna chat a little bit about all these transpirings that's been going on. And those people that are watching, I've added Facebook. So if you're watching on Facebook, what up? And we ask that you try to check us out on YouTube. The experience on YouTube is so much better. And there's some special content from YouTube you won't see on the Facebook. So go check it out.
On the Facebook.
And if you're watching the YouTube, you're watching the YouTube, if you would, just take a moment. Hey, Angeline. Hello, light brown eyes. Are my eyes bright on here? My eyes look light on here? If you're watching on YouTube like Angeline, if you'll get it started and do me a favor and click the like button. You know, we really appreciate it if you have to click the like button. If you're on your phone, just click chat to take the chat off. Click the X, actually. Then click like, then go back to the chat. What's up, Devin? I'm going to give you a shout out. Devin is from our show called Ladies POV, on the host over there. So what's going on? So, what up, Kendrick? We're about to get into it, but I got to give a shout out to my folk as folks are piling in. What up, Kendrick? Kendrick is a host of our sports show. We don't give a dang, but it's the real word. We don't give a today. And
I think that's your mic.
It is me, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's my new mic, so I gotta get it right. We'll be still.
You
Kendrick
censoring
and
your own
Charles.
stuff.
Okay, I'm gonna take this mic off if it's gonna keep doing all that.
Let me see, is it me?
I think that's you. Is that him?
Is it me?
Who is it, Miss Producer? Y'all don't leave. We try
Hello,
to figure
hello.
this out. So you mute me and you keep doing that and see what happens.
Okay.
Hold on.
Yeah, am I muted?
It's me.
Is it me or is it you?
It's me. Mute yourself. Let me mute you real quick.
All right.
It's me. Hello. It's a trip. Y'all, we trying to get this sound together. Oh, it's Rick. Okay. So it is you.
All right.
All right, we'll work it out. We gotta be still. All right.
It's me. Okay, let me do this. Let me work it out. Hold on.
All right.
Y'all still hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but I still hear it. You sure? Okay. I don't
You
hear
hear
no
me
more.
now?
Yeah.
Is it still going?
All right. I think you
Come in and come back out.
take this thing off. I'll try to be fancy, but
Why you think I was with this protection?
We just talking to our family, so I ain't tripping on this thing. People saying behind the scenes stuff.
I don't know, man. It might be me, man. Is it
I
me?
think it may be me. Let's see.
Can you still hear it?
Let's see. I ain't got my head shade.
We can't tell, man. I need a haircut. You see all this? I'll throw it out today, but with the beat.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, there we go. I fixed it. It was me. So
Let's see. Hold on. Let me plug my headphones back in. Let's see if it was me.
Listen. I can't use a new mic to save my life. Every time I get a mic, it don't work. So we're gonna jump into this. Lawrence should be here in a minute. From Five Below. Listen, I paid some money for this. I paid some money for this microphone. That's the second mic I done bought, and neither one of them working. This one, I can't even get this one to start. So anyway, let's get into the show. We got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about Washington. Let's talk about the insurrection at the Capitol.
Yeah.
So, what's going on with our world, bro? What is happening? So, for those that have been under a rock, I'll just give you a real quick rundown of what's transpired in our world as of late this week. So, basically, Trump incited a riot. Look at these idiots. Look at all these dang fools on this wall. All these people that want to build a wall. Don't they realize the Mexicans gonna do the exact same thing on the wall in South Texas? They just show what the Mexicans are gonna do to get into America. You can scale the wall about how tall it is. These idiot MAGA fools show what the Mexicans are gonna do. So these fools jumped the wall. They went into the Capitol. Some of them defecated on the floor and spread dookie all over the floor and the walls in the United States Capitol.
Peed.
Not only they peed, they went and sat in Nancy Pelosi's office. They went and sat in the speaker's chair, and also did they go in the Senate too? They also what's the Clyburn, the minority whip, the black guy. When they talk like this, Clyburn, thank you, Nancy Pelosi. He's like 80 years old. He got two offices because he's the majority whip, the one that whips up the votes when they voted on something. But he has an office on the third floor and I think on the regular floor. This guy office, most people don't even know where it is, but he said they didn't mess with the office where people know where it is. Somehow they knew where his office was on the third floor. So it seems like there's some inside stuff going on with this whole insurrection of all these idiot Trumpers attacking the Capitol. What do you think, Rick?
Well, it's crazy for one, right? You have this sitting president of the United States inciting his base to go out and do this. They act like we are the animals, right? We are the one that are always violent and all this, which these people came into a federal building to come in. They came in to literally stop the vote for the election to be certified for Joe Biden. This is what they came in for.
They only show their flag. These idiot
Confederate flag. I think there was a noose hanging right outside of it. Somebody even set up a tent and started selling stuff. It was crazy, man.
That's some hood stuff right there. That was
man. Somebody was
selling shirts.
That was entrepreneurial ship. Just hey, look, I applaud that. You got to do what you got to do. But at the same time, and it's one of those things where you are. Look, I always knew that Donald Trump was going to go out with a bang. I couldn't expect this. This is
not this kind of. I didn't know it was going to be this kind of bang.
This
idiot.
Right. I thought at most they'd be like, sir, you have to leave the White House. Joe Biden's on his way in. You're no longer president of the United States.
And the Secret Service escort him out. But no, his whole reputation, while it was already sucky amongst liberals, most conservatives they liked him. I mean, so his reputation wasn't as bad with the people that follow him. But now a lot of people that follow him are looking at this fool like, dude, you messing up all of us. Now you got
Lisa Murkowski. Yeah. You having Republicans from the House and the Senate are in favor of impeachment or invoking the 25th Amendment. So are asking him to resign. He have had over 10 people in his administration resigned. 2 cabinet members. It's
Yep.
crazy. You know, this
So
guy.
let's talk. Let's talk about that. So these folks are resigning. One of them was Mitch McConnell's wife. She Oriental lady, and how he get this? How did he get this lady? First of all, how he get this woman? I want to know how he was able to bag his Oriental chick. You know, it's something weird. It is something weird about guys. You don't see white guys, they go get them a little Filipino. I always find those guys kind of odd. They maybe been in the military or something years ago, and they decide, ooh, it was good getting sucky back when we was over in Vietnam or the Philippines. Now I'm back in the States, don't marry me one, make them legal, and make them do anything I want them to do. That's what I see when I see Mitch McConnell.
This lady pretty smart. This lady pretty smart, and this lady has, I think that, I don't know how long they've been married. I just know that she was a part of the Trump administration and the cabinet member. So she was appointed, and as of Monday, she will not be. She
would not be.
Yeah.
And also the Secretary of Education, DeVos, which we were expecting. If nobody cares about her leaving, we're hoping she would leave long time ago. Ain't she rich anyway?
Oh yeah, she's extremely rich. She should never been in the position in the first place. She's highly unqualified to have that position. And if you look at her interview, she sucked horribly.
Yeah, and she ugly, like Leffler. Leffler looks like an ugly mannequin.
Who?
Like Leffler. What's how you say her name? I don't know how you say it. She rich in the mug too, but did you see the debate she did with old dude? And she just kept saying she is an idiot.
She kept saying, she called him. What she called him?
Radical
leftist,
radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Every time she addressed him, radical liberal Raphael Warnock. Like, shut the hell.
I know her campaign manager was like, "Oh,
will you shut up? Like, you didn't even earn your spot in the Senate. Did she get appointed?
She was never voted in. Yeah, she was never voted in. She was appointed by the governor after I think he retired.
Yeah, I'm like,
retired. But that's something big too. It's been a crazy week, right? You had the 2 Senate races on Tuesday.
And nobody even talking about that no more.
Which is crazy, right? The Democrats end up winning the Senate. It is a 50-50 tie. Kamala Harris is now the.
Tell them what that mean, boss. Tell them what it mean that we got 50. The Democrats got 50-50. What's up, Lawrence? Lawrence is from Be the People. Welcome to a political show.
What it means is that you have Kamala Harris is the tiebreaker, and it's the president. The vice president is the president of the Senate.
Right.
And so it's a 50-50 split. So that means that the president of the Senate is the deciding vote.
So Kamala's the HBIC is what you're saying.
That's right. So that
means
that
bitch.
The Democrat.
She that bitch is what you're saying.
She is. They give them a majority, and that makes Chuck Schumer the minority leader.
Fam, what's up, y'all? I'm sorry.
What's up?
Majority leader. I'm back.
I want to introduce you again. This is Lawrence. Lawrence from Be the People on Political.
Be the People.
What's up, y'all?
Channel.
Yeah, man. What's up, y'all? I see y'all already at it. Y'all already going at it, huh?
We were just talking about. This has been a crazy week, and so we were just trying to chiming in on the fact that before all this insurrection stuff happened, you had the Senate races in Georgia, which you had really. Come on, let's think about it. I'm gonna be honest. I had Raphael Warnock winning. I didn't have Ossoff winning, and the reason why is because
hold on.
Lisa, what's up?
We got Lisa B in the house, and I got to shout out Lisa B. Why? Right. Why do I have to shout out Lisa B? Let me get my gold microphone that don't work.
Shout out she done subscribed.
Leave it up there because Lisa B is a gold member of TFG Political Media Channel, which means
Lisa,
she gets special perks. She gets shout outs like this, and there's other prizes that come with it. And so if you want to be a member, go and look below. If you're watching on YouTube, There's a button that say join. By all means, do that. By all means.
Please do.
All right. That's
Please
all we
do.
Yeah,
Right.
but that was pretty much it. The Democrats end up winning the Senate, which was really unprecedented, right? You got the first Democratic president to win Georgia since 1992, and here now you got two Democratic senators. Which, come on, this is a great time to be a Democrat. I'm happy right now.
We'll see.
It really is.
We shall see. This is my thing on that.
How am I waking up on this?
So,
I froze my hair out today.
You say it's a good time to be a Democrat, but all eyes are on you liberals to make sure y'all don't mess up. It's gonna be a lot of criticism. The spotlight is on.
Listen, the Republicans done already did that, man.
That's right. I mean, look, the spotlight gonna be on anyway because we got all three branches of we got two branches of government here, which is the legislative and the executive, and that matters. That matters a lot.
He got the mic.
How does the filibuster affect that though? Even though there's 50-50, even though the HBIC is doing the breaking the tie, if there's a tie, is there ever going to be a tie if there has to be 60 votes versus just the majority vote? How does the filibuster work?
It just depends on what it is. Some things don't need 50. Don't need to get 2/3 of the Senate to agree. Like cabinet positions. Joe Biden cabinet positions are going to now be able to skate right on through because
and highways. When you get a highway built in Fort Worth, you ain't got to get a majority. But serious
Just build it.
Yeah, look. The filibuster is going to always be an issue. But the thing is also is, Mitch McConnell blocked a lot of things from even coming up for a vote. And he's
now the Senate minority.
Now that's not going to be an issue. Now things will be able to come up for a vote.
Yes.
And I honestly think, a lot of Joe Biden's policies, that people think kind of categorize him as this left president, and is he not? Joe Biden.
He's not. No, he's more moderate than anything.
Yeah,
he's very moderate. He's very moderate.
And one thing about Joe Biden is he knows how the Senate works. Hell, he was there for about 47 years. So
100 years, bro.
Yeah, right. He's gonna know how to get things passed. He's gonna know what policies to really try to push hard on, and
which ones not to even fool with because he know it ain't a chance. So he's smart. I will say he's smart in that regard. He better be been at it long. So I do like that he's in there. While I'm an independent, y'all know, I do like that he's in there. I voted for him, and I do like that he has the experience and knows how to will and deal in Congress versus the idiot we had.
Yes.
Talking about the idiot that we had, we're just gonna bounce around because for you out there haven't watched this show before. This Friday show is literally just a conversation with my homeboys about politics, the same way we would do it on the telephone.
Just chilling,
no rhyme or reason. We just
chilling.
chilling. I wish I had a beer. Wish I had a Schlitz malt liquor, something, but I don't drink beer.
You don't drink. I don't drink beer.
So
wait, you said Schlitz?
Schlitz malt liquor, what's cool,
MD 2020.
MD 2020, something like that. Thunderbird,
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog.
Wow.
So Political Media is brought to you by Mad Dog.
Right. Yeah, man.
Oh, so
big facts.
25th Amendment versus impeachment. Lawrence.
Yes, sir.
Which would you prefer and why?
Get him out of there. Because I feel like at this point, he can't be trusted. You have to know that at this point in the game, they've blocked all his social media outlets.
Twitter, that was so funny. I saw that today.
Twitter was the nail.
Banned from Twitter. Who gets banned from Twitter?
From Twitter. Like, you may get put in Facebook jail. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
But like, you are banned from social media. So now,
hey, how people gotta be talking about suspended at 30,000, suspended at 88 million.
Right. And it's indefinite. And so like now, who knows? Like with all this, because people like him have to. How is he going to be worshipped? How is he going to be praised at this point?
With no spend all his money throwing rallies all over the United States.
Right. And so at this point now, there's no telling what he is going to do to incite his following, if you will. I had another word for him, but we'll call it his following. So we don't necessarily that too. But I mean, we really don't know at this point.
D-Riders is what you want to say.
Yes. That's the whole conversation I had earlier today. Absolutely. Oh, but yeah, like there's no telling what he's going to do. The stand back and stand by basically told us where this was going. Like that was almost prophetic to see yesterday. It all made sense. Stand back and stand by. And so who's to say what's going to happen between now and the 20th? The 20th is not far away, but with somebody like him,
2 weeks.
Man, that can be a long time, man. The purge may be a real thing.
So, the 25th Amendment versus the impeachment, it sounds like they can do it pretty fast, right?
Right.
From what I'm hearing, they're drawing up articles on Monday or voting on Monday or something like that.
So that's word on the street. Word on the street is they're trying to get articles of impeachment like done by Monday. Like they're trying to, yo, bro, you got to go by Monday. Sad it took him this long, but
which will make it where he can't run for office anymore if they're successful, right?
Yeah, he's done. Yeah, he's done.
Praise Jesus for
it. But you have to know. I mean, he has way too much money and influence for. Although he may not necessarily be in politics. Again, we know lobbyists are real. Yeah. And so even with lobbyists, he can use his money to influence things in Washington. So I mean, although he may not be able to, be a politic, be in politics, he still has money. So he still has a seat at the table with this.
That did scare me, Lisa B, when he said the journey is just beginning. I'm like, whoa, that's like a scary movie. What the hell are you about to do? What you got brewing? So Devin don't believe that the impeachment is going to happen. I mean, I think it is because it's a very simple thing. I mean, it's just the House. The House does impeachment, right? The Senate,
right?
I mean, the Senate just has the votes on removing him. The House can impeach on their own, right? So just like the last time, he was impeached, but that don't necessarily. It's just
right.
They don't do nothing. You just say you impeach, or you don't have to get. They have to vote.
It's like right. It's like a bad mark on your credit, basically. Yeah. It's like, oh, you didn't make your payment this month. Oh, okay. Right. I got you next month.
I mean, I would say the 25th Amendment would be funnier because just the fact that your vice president,
Mike Pence is like,
your cabinet decide to vote you out. But this is the thing. I don't think, to me personally, I'm gonna go with Joe Biden here. The quickest way to get him out of office is just to, January 20th. Oh my God, Lamar.
That'll work too. That'll work too. Get this man his CBD, y'all, because I can tell he ain't got it. He ain't got it.
Oh man,
he ain't got it. He need it.
Maybe he can run for president.
No. Tam, where you at?
No,
help.
For those that don't know, that was Andrew Gillum.
Well, like I was saying,
go ahead.
Lord Jesus.
Oh
Lord Jesus.
Look, what's funny is that you have, these two options as a real possibility. Look, they're not going to invoke the 25th Amendment. That's just not going to happen.
Right.
But articles of impeachment, I guess it's just a way to, feel like you doing something, right? 5 people, let's be honest, 5 people are dead, right?
Right.
You incited violence, right? You told people to go out there and march to the Capitol building, but we have to take our country back. These are things that were said by the President of the United States of America. You have to show strength. You show strength. We can't show weakness.
Mm-hmm.
What are you? This on. I he also said he was gonna march with them on the way there, right?
Yeah,
right.
Got in his limo and drove straight to the White House.
You see him and Don Jr. and all them in that tent jamming
in the bunker. Yeah, I saw that.
What were they doing? Like,
that was before. That was before
Don Jr. just gigging over there.
Yeah, that was before the rally. But I think neither one of them really going to happen. I mean, look, You're gonna bring up articles in impeachment on Monday. She's gonna try to have it on the House floor by Wednesday.
Wednesday, right?
It's not gonna go nowhere in the Senate. You know, the moment it gets to the Senate, they can vote on it. It took a long time because she held on to the articles of impeachment. You remember that?
Yep. Initially, that's right.
For like what, 16, 15 days or something like that. She held on to the articles of impeachment. She didn't send it right over. She can send it over and they can vote on it immediately. But come on, Mitch McConnell not gonna bring them back right now.
They done just enough to be able to tell their voters when it's time for them to get reelected that they separate themselves. Just enough. They ain't
just
gonna do
enough,
too
right?
much.
I think the 25th Amendment, I think that would be more poetic justice, especially how Trump, he really tried to throw his VP under the bus. Like low key. In one of his speeches, he was like, I really hope, Mike Pence is able to make some stuff happen. I really hope he can make some stuff happen. As if it was like, y'all, like if this doesn't happen, if we don't win, it's on the vice president.
Let me ask you a question, Lawrence.
What's up, man?
Do you truly feel like Donald Trump believed that? Like he had to have known that Mike Pence couldn't do anything, right?
He knew.
Okay.
Y'all know.
Okay, so
he actually knows that. Do you think that he believes that he won the election? Do you think that he believes there was actual fraud?
I think he expected them to truly take a stand, knowing that he couldn't do it. I think he knew that Pence knew he couldn't, but he want people to be stupid and take a stand for him just as a show of force. Is my opinion.
Right. I think ultimately this was kind of like to answer your question. I feel like yes. I feel like he knew he lost the election, but again, he's a narcissist and he has an ego, and so with him being a narcissist, it's like, okay, I lost the election, but we gonna run with this, and I'm gonna show them. Yep. I'm gonna prove to them.
Yeah, and it's my thing. You either got somebody who is truly insane because they don't feel like they all the facts, they are still stating that they won something or something was stolen from them. Or you got somebody who knows that he truly lost, don't care about democracy at all, don't care about how anything looks, and just really truly wants to incite. To me,
well, the issue is this:
he need to be
as crazy as he is, he's smart because he understands his audience. And that's one thing I will give Donald Trump. He understands that the people that follow him are, because I said this earlier, I was having a conversation. There's a difference between a Trump follower and a Republican. Because you can be a Republican and not, but the people that idolize Trump, that place him on this pedestal as their follower, not the Republican Party, are people who are very shallow-minded. There are people who are very easily manipulated, and so Trump saw that. He's smart. He's a businessman. He understands people, and so therefore he was able to pander to this group of people in his last hoorah, basically almost like some Jim Jones and David Koresh.
And they not just trailer park trash folks either.
He did somebody who knows how to manipulate people. He's a horrible businessman. He's a horrible leader. He's a horrible manager. This is a guy who just know how to manipulate the weak-minded people. People who that's it. And so when you have people,
I don't even know if that's the case. I don't even agree if that's the case. I know we say he's a horrible businessman, but
he's a horrible businessman. Look at he can't. He touted himself as his manager. This guy who can get deals. That's not true.
He's good enough at something that he's able to be able to be a billionaire, right? Marketing, right? Maybe it's marketing, perhaps. So there's something that he's able to do. He's able to manipulate folks. He got that mob mentality. I scratch your back, you scratch mine. I know your secrets, you know mine, and we all better shut up, or somebody gonna go down, or we all going down, or something. I'm sure he got stuff on a lot of people. He probably got something on Giuliani and his
I'm sure he
weird
do.
Stuff. And Giuliani probably got stuff on him, which is there's no way he keeps Giuliani around with all his little mess up he done did over the past 6 months. So I think that because there are CEOs, there are doctors, lawyers, all these people follow this dude. One CEO just got suspended from his own company. I mean, the company he's the CEO of today, because he was and one of the people going into the Capitol. I think he's bold enough to say what he feels, and there's a lot of people that feel like he feels but are scared to say it, and he gives them the empowerment to say it.
Right. Absolutely. Yes.
The classism stuff Brenton talks about, and the racism stuff.
And the racism, right. And so, and I always say, Donald Trump gives the shy racist a voice. You know
There
what I'm
we
saying?
are.
Racism has always been here present in the United States, and it's always been in politics. This just so happened to be the guy that gave it a face, gave it a voice, gave it a platform, gave it a campaign. A lot of people were just like, "How's this about race?" It's always been about race. I mean, it's always been about race. We have a president that empowered people to take over the United States Capitol building.
Yeah. So I want to go real quick, Rick, and I'll just go to you. I'm sorry. Put Wade's last coming up. Wade said,
I did
so
see
he
that.
can manipulate weak-minded people. And that's the thing. I don't think that he's just not a good leader overall. He's not the right type of leader that I want to follow, but he's a good leader to that, the type of leader he wants to be. Putin can be considered a good leader. Kim Jong-un can be considered a good leader. Are they fair? Are they moral? No, but there's people that are willing to follow them, either voluntarily or involuntary manslaughter.
What's a good leader, right? There are people who lead. There are people who leaders of churches that got 50 people. You know what I mean?
got 5 people, and they still considered to be a good leader.
Based on the office that he has, the guy's a horrible leader, right? He doesn't do great deals, right? He can't get nobody to come on his side. He doesn't strike anybody as somebody who really can go out there and get good policies done. He doesn't know anything about
70 million votes though. 70 million votes though, Rick.
But people who like Donald Trump like him for what? The main thing they always say is he's not a politician. That's why they like him. He says whatever he wants to say. That doesn't make you a good leader. That just make you somebody who got diarrhea at the mouth and don't
somebody who's likable, right?
That's right. That don't to me, Donald Trump is not somebody who can lead people to success. And he suck at it. He's done it in his business, right? By following Chapter 11 multiple times, right? He can't get a business loan. He's been a horrible politician. He can go down as one of the worst presidents in U.S. history, if not the worst, right? You have
probably the worst, bro.
Our allies can't stand him.
So, Ricky, you are a businessman. You own a business. So if Trump offered to be your mentor for your business for free for a year, would you take it?
I mean, I only take it because he got money, and if you want to put in, yeah, I definitely take it.
You stressed out like a mug.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you got something. And this dude, when you got money, right? People who got money, they can do more. So this dude can open up multiple businesses because he got money to open up business, right? If I had the money that he had, I can open up his business I want to and start doing business.
That's right. And he got good, and he's smart enough to have people around him. His kids aren't idiots, all of them except maybe Eric. But his daughter is
Eric is
smart.
a dummy.
So
Eric is a dummy.
He knows how to get people around him that can run these businesses. He's the figurehead.
People around you. There's people around you that those people in those circles, they stick together. They know how to get money. If they see you with some money, they can. People, they got friends in high places, so people are willing to work with you and do deals with you. But Donald Trump have shown that he is not a good leader, and so I guess this is what your definition of leadership is. But for the president of the United States, somebody who's the leader of the free world, we had the French president stand up there to talk to his country with the American flag behind him to ensure that American democracy is strong. You had the prime minister of Germany, the prime minister of Canada, of the UK try to keep their country, to let their country know that look, America's democracy is strong, the oldest democracy. This dude, you could have had people around him that would have done a good job. He alienated people, he pushed people away, because if you ain't loyal to him, it's loyalty to him, and you get no
or like the mafia. You get
get him out of here. Right,
curtains for you.
Horrible. Get somebody who can lead, who don't mind starting conspiracy theories from the White House. Don't mind saying whatever he comes to his mind. That don't make you a good leader, in my opinion.
At least we talking about the taxes and the New York thing. Yeah, the Miss Attorney General James is going to be on his ass as soon as he's out. So he's not going to go too far. He's not going to do too much. She's going to be on him. Not only is she going to be on him, the Attorney General of the U.S., whoever that is, I forgot his name, but ain't a black person. It's
And
gonna
you
be
got
on him. And
this
Nancy
whole
Pelosi
It ain't a
gonna
black
be on
person,
him.
so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Just
Don't worry about it.
violence. This is going to be on him. They can charge him with this. It's going to be interesting. Is he going to be able to pardon himself? And once he try to pardon himself, that's going to the Supreme Court to see if that can actually happen.
Right,
Who knows?
Come on. If he try to do that, I'm gonna laugh myself out. I'm trying to pardon
He's
himself.
going to try.
Listen,
But
this is Donald Trump we talking about, bro.
I would leave office, resign, and get Mike Pence to pardon me. But who knows? He probably.
But will Mike Pence do it now? Because they're not even talking. He banned Mike Pence's chief of staff from the White House.
And then Mike Pence unfollowed him on Twitter, bro. That's how you know this got real, bro.
And that's how you know you're a terrible leader. Because if something was going down, some stuff was going down, you leave your ace boom coon right there next to you.
Listen, bro.
I ain't talking no more.
You got my back. He alienated
bro. You could tell the issue was about to hit the fan when everybody starts to leave. I mean, like, how like the mob and the gangs go. Whenever you start seeing people leave, walk away, disappear, like something is about to hit the fan. And like a lot of his constituents are like, you know what, bro? We done roll with you these 4 years now. We gotta look out for ourselves now.
I feel like his constituents are going to stick with him, and that's going to be the issue, right? The people who love him and support him. I don't have respect.
Mike Pence is out.
I don't have no respect.
Mike Pence.
Yeah, Pence is
I don't have no. But
Barr too.
Yeah, I have respect for these.
Right.
Look, Barr.
Google, I just got to alert the Google removed Paula from the App Store.
Oh, and Apple going to do the same thing, right?
Yep.
Apple the same. If y'all don't know what Paula is, hit him with that.
Tell him about the gun line, boss. Or you want me to tell me?
This here is the gun line.
Paul is
about the gun line.
As far as I know, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know it's like an alternative app that hadn't had to go by all the rules and regulations that Twitter and Facebook been going by, and a whole lot of Trump supporters and far right
writers are the far right.
Yeah,
it's a safe space for far. It's Twitter for
the alt right.
All right,
yeah,
that's
for the crazy folks.
Right. Which is, when you have these, and this is my issue with Republicans, right? They always talk about we have these left extremists on our side, but you guys have racists on your side. You guys have people that are not just racist towards black people, but racist towards Jews and
Asians and Indians. Yes, sir.
And so you have these people who are, and that stuff is a breeding ground for just. I don't know if you ever been in any one of those sites where you just have all these.
Yes, sir. It's bad, bro. It's bad.
Really, really bad. And
it's bad.
On their side, and it's growing. And like you said before, Lawrence, this is a direct consequence of Donald Trump. The fact that that side of the party, that QAnon, racist,
all right. Tell them about QAnon. It's about what's QAnon.
I mean, you want to go?
Never mind. I don't want to lose my monetization.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's. I feel like it's a very fringe conspiracy theorist group about just anything from demons in the White House and in Congress to
they all in there, bro.
To pedophile. All Democrats are pedophiles, type of thing. If you never heard of
Michelle Obama was a man. Like,
it's deep stuff.
Like it was, yes, bro.
Some deep stuff. It's basically somebody whose name is Q that's deep in a deep state that is feeding the people out there all this information, and basically Donald Trump is the savior of America.
Which I don't understand how that's the case when he about to be out. He lost. Okay, you still voting for Ted Cruz as he runs, Rick?
I never voted. Stop.
He's so messy, bro.
Yo, look,
you're running in 2024.
There were some senators when they was hiding underneath them tables, looking at it like mother.
Yep.
Right.
Looking at them hard. These are the type of people that are also culpable, also bear some responsibility.
Absolutely.
Ted Cruz, Senator Hawley, those over 100 some congressmen and congresswomen that stood up to try to object to the will of the people to try to certify this election. These people
it was like 12, wasn't it?
in a.
Oh, you talking about in the house? Yeah, you talking about in the house.
Right.
So these people bear some responsibility. Senator Lindsey Graham for 4 years. You know,
Oh boy, that was crazy.
I can't
these
stand
people
him.
all deserve some blame because they sit here and let this man just seep his lies in his ideology of just I want to say evil, but I don't believe in such thing as evil. It's just horribleness, you know, into people's mind, and this is what you get. What do you think was going to happen? What do you think was going to happen?
Yep. And now, just to chime in on what Lisa B is saying, yeah, it was totally different than what it would be if it were black folks out there. I was telling Rick today about. I talked to a white lady yesterday, like 70 years old.
He out here talking to white folk,
and and she basically was like, Lamar, Lamar, did you see all her craziness on the? She bleached blonde. I want y'all to picture. I want y'all to picture this lady. She bleached blonde. Just think 80s, rich white lady in the 80s, like married to Jerry Jones type, right? Bleach blonde hair, all done up, caked up, makeup on her face, you know, dress, thinking she dressed
skin
nice
shriveled, like she's shriveled too much.
But 70 years old, but think she's 20, right? She's like, Lamar, see what happened? I said, yeah.
Yep.
She was like, why do you think these people did that? I said, Trump told them to do it. Do you think he would tell people to do something like that? I said, what? The hell you crazy? Of course he would tell them.
Like, where you been? Where you been, lady?
You been asleep?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on? And she was like, and I said, I have a big problem with what they did. She said, well, they want a voice. These people, they didn't feel like they were being heard. The election was being stolen. I said, oh, kind of like the black people in other cities when black people were getting shot, which is still continuing. They felt like they didn't have a voice, and they started marching, and some stuff got tore up. But it was black and white, and all kind of folks tearing up stuff, right? She said, oh, no, that's way worse. They shouldn't have been tearing up cities and stuff. I said, now
it's the Capitol.
You do know that they ambushed the Capitol. They went into the Capitol, right? And you said
it's a whole coup.
I had to turn around and stop talking to him.
It's a coup. And like you just said, like he did tell them to go in there and do that. Like he told, like, what do you think that was going to happen? Like,
we got receipts, man. Come on.
I mean, it's
Giuliani.
crazy.
What did Giuliani say, Lisa? I think you said it earlier. Something about combat.
Yeah, trial by combat. We're gonna have trial by combat.
His old ugly
trial.
Trial by combat.
It just bothers me when certain people like that catch COVID and survive.
The question is, did he have COVID?
What happened to Ricky?
I think the other crazy part about this too, Lamar, though, like there's this other thing they talk about. It was Antifa.
Yeah,
that's what's killing me.
She said that. She said, "Lamar, most of people Antifa." I'm like, okay, all right.
Wait, Antifa?
Antifa?
Yeah, really? That's kind of been a thing, right? That Antifa was the ones dressed up as Trump supporters. This is one of the most heavily, like, there's security cameras all around that building. You don't think we're gonna be able to figure out who did this?
They are already picking folks up.
It's crazy.
And a lot of them in Texas, which is crazy. One of them in a real estate agent in Frisco.
I saw that.
Lose your job immediately, brother. You don't. They losing their jobs. Somebody had their name tag on.
And he got fired. He got fired at lunch.
How dumb you gotta be?
One of them got shot in the chest.
To wear your identification.
Let me run down here to this rally real quick.
One of them got shot in the chest.
We heard you first time, Lamar.
One got shot in the neck.
Shot in the neck. A chest somewhere. Trying to get through a door.
Yeah,
I don't feel sorry for none. Why are you trying to break in?
Yeah,
you should have gotten shot. More people should have.
Right.
Black folk would have.
I mean, look, there would have been a difference. Do y'all remember when Trump sent the National Guard out to go out there and walk across the street with that Bible?
Yep.
When they asked me, is that your Bible? No, it's a Bible. Okay.
Right. Right. No, it's not your Bible. It's a Bible.
It's a Bible. I think that, the fact that what bothers me is that the National Guard didn't come in right away. That there was no real backup. the worst part to me is nobody was getting arrested on the way out.
Nobody.
This is insane.
They
You go
opened the gate, letting them
protest
in.
for Black Lives Matter protest. There's people getting arrested on the street. You telling me you was able just to walk in the Capitol building, destroy people's offices,
leave.
pee, defecate, take stuff out, and nobody get arrested?
Let's go. We should have went and just got us some souvenirs out of some of the offices.
Right. Get one of them posts, one of them pieces of art.
I could have got an Obama picture and gave it to my granny.
Bro, it's crazy. It's just insane to me. I don't get it. You know,
you can't do that.
Nobody got put into ties. Right.
And it's the scary thing, like on serious note, the scary thing about that, you just showed our enemies that is it that easy? Is it that easy? All we gotta do is bring a whole lot of jihadists. All we gotta do is bring a whole lot of Dot Indians.
Listen.
They brown and black. They'll be shot.
Listen, Lamar. I was thinking about that earlier. It's like before they thought that they had to get an airplane and run it into two buildings. But like this on a world platform, it's like that's all we gotta do is climb some walls.
Listen,
the same walls they were trying to build to keep.
I would agree with y'all if people were coming from other countries that have white skin. You got jihadists or people that are coming over here that want to come over here and do some terrorist type stuff. They don't get shot because your skin color ain't right. You got people literally taking selfies with police officers inside the Capitol building. This is crazy.
So if the Russians wanted to come and do it, look like they can do it easily. They white.
Obviously.
Listen.
The Russian, right.
Listen, I'm not going to be naive here. Donald Trump did not send a National Guard in right away. And when he did send a National Guard, they was unarmed.
Unarmed?
They was unarmed. They was told not to come in there with no arms, just straight up.
Would not come then. You ain't no guard. You just national.
But those were
his people, man. You gotta know this too, man. You remember when he was, when the looting starts, the shooting starts.
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
that's crazy. That's crazy. And you see that black dude getting chased up the stairs, or him leading them up the stairs. Like, dude, if you don't take your gun out and shoot these fools, I would have been shot so many folks. They would have been like, it was one Capitol Police was shot 20 people. You goddamn right. I would have shot everybody.
You're right. Blaze of glory.
Blaze of glory. You're right. I felt in fear of my life.
But what's so crazy, guys, is there was pipe bombs found. There was a assault rifle found. Like, how are you getting this stuff into the Trump rally with the president of the United States?
They don't check. They don't have metal detectors.
Where's the Secret Service? What are y'all doing?
So anybody can go to the Capitol.
There were metal detectors to get to some of the rallies when I went to DC. Like you had to be scanned to get in some of like the events. What do you mean there was? There's so many things that cause questions, man. It ain't even a question.
And did they clean the place after all they got all these races out? Did they clean the place for COVID? Or they might go back in and
it's like we got work to do.
COVID. I'm like, what? And because of my job, that's something I'm responsible for. I'm like, whoa, they need to do electrostatic clean.
What's that little thing
before they go back in?
Yeah, right.
They all about to be sick. And it'd be messed up. I can go before he get up. Oh, he wasn't in there, so that's good.
Yeah, he wasn't there.
Nancy go before she get a chance to
get
started.
Oh, nasty Nancy. Okay, that's my one for tonight. That's all I got.
Dennis said, was anybody charged with murder? I don't know. I think
not yet.
No.
Not yet.
It should be.
They're really having tight lips on how these other 4 people died, right? 3 people died. We don't know how the police officer died, right? They haven't really said anything how the officer died or how the other 3 people that we don't even know they was.
That gal, we know the cop shot the gal.
Well, let's give a scenario though, real quick, outside of it, because I feel like the question is always going to be, who are they going to hold accountable, right? Who's going to be the person that they hold accountable? Let's take it out of the political realm. I'm a kingpin and I send some of my goons to go get a dude, right?
Mhm.
They killed the part. They killed him. One of my goons snitched. Hey, this dude sent me. Question: can I, in the United States of America, can I be tried for murder, first degree? Has that ever happened?
Well, look, I'm not a lawyer, but yes, if you are the mastermind behind of a murder, most of the time they charge you with murder.
They will get you
Conspiracy.
first degree murder,
Conspiracy.
That's right.
Conspiracy, right?
or
most
even
times-
conspiracy.
Yeah, conspiracy. And sometimes you get the harshest sentence because the reason why the
Right.
person is dead is because of you.
It's because of you. Absolutely.
This
So
is the thing. Yeah, go ahead.
So with that scenario,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of people are questioning who should be held responsible. We got Twitter. We got Twitter posts. We have videos. We have the rhetoric.
Got Paula. They were planning this stuff on Paula.
So why not try this dude for murder? I'm just throwing this out there in the little time we have left.
Honestly, the people who I think, all right, he incited this incident. He didn't tell people to go up there and storm, and he didn't tell people to go in there and break into the Capitol building
Per se.
So, per se.
But can we prove that in the court of law?
Yeah, I think in the court of law it'd be hard to prove. That's what I'm saying. I think, they got these words, right, of the things that he said. Like, again, I'm not a lawyer. I just think that, listening to a lawyer today on TV, it seemed like it would be a hard case to try to prove that he told them to actually go in there and break into the Capitol building. The words
I feel like
implied, right?
I feel like if we figure out how, because you have to know this was a coup, bro. Like nobody just storms the wall of the Capitol building, bro. Like
now with the assault rifles.
That's bold. Where were the people on? Was nobody on the roof to shoot these idiots?
Inside the bathroom, in the basement, like
it's weird. It's
ironic.
Right.
That nobody got shot. Nobody got got.
Right. Lisa's right. The thing, this is different. I don't know if you're going to charge this guy with murder. I don't think that you can. Does he got blood on his hands? I believe absolutely he does. Listen, you set up a rally for that day, specifically for that day, because it was a certification of Joe Biden
Devin.
to be president of the United States of America. Right? And so, and you did that because you wanted them to not certify the election. And so my thing is, he sent them down there to try to delay the vote, in my opinion, and things got out of hand, vastly out of hand. And so, yeah, he got blood on his hand. Can you charge this guy with murder? That's going to be a little too hard to do.
It's up to a judge. I do want to do a memorial real fast. I'm so sad. I'm just so sad. I'm just sad that this happened. I just want to do a memorial in remembrance.
Or where is everybody? Huh? You got where is Kamala? Where is Kamala? Talking about ISIS like KKK. We got this migrant caravan. You know what? We have thousands of people on the other side of the border. You people can't get to work. Our economy is going to take an absolute tank because you guys refuse to choose America over your stupid political party. I am so tired of it. You try to make it with these wide-angle lenses, and you.
The question is, where are you? The question is, where are you now? Rest in peace, man.
But this kind of goes into what Donald Trump incites, right?
Lamar laughing, bro. He petty. You have somebody like Donald Trump who created this facade that the election was stolen. And so these people truly believe this. This is not that lady, as passionate as she was, truly, she's not believed.
She believes and wholeheartedly that Donald Trump was president of the United States and they stole that election from him. And this is why I say that you have to do something, whether it's impeaching him or invoking the 25th Amendment, because what happened, people lost their lives, right? No matter how crazy that lady seemed, she probably was a mom or a wife or she was somebody's daughter, and so
She was a
you
ghost.
people,
Well,
people right, people are dead because of you and what you incited, and so you probably can't charge this guy with murder, but there have to be in something, in my opinion, something that you can charge this guy for, with, in my opinion,
it makes me nervous that he's not going. I'm like, why not? What is something happening that we need to know about that you're trying to avoid? I need him. I would rather he be there. Tam asks, is he going because he can't go or he don't want to go? I think he don't want to, and I think it's very dangerous that he's not. I think he needs to be there for protection. So in case any of his idiots try to do anything, he's affected as well.
Listen, he's a narcissist. What? Listen, he was never going to go to the inauguration, even if this didn't happen.
They need to
Donald
make
Trump
it.
was not going to go to inauguration. He knew that at the beginning. If he would have even conceded early, Donald Trump is somebody who don't like to lose, don't like to be viewed as a loser, and to him sitting at the inauguration of somebody else who just beat him would be he couldn't be able to handle that. So he was never going to go to the inauguration.
I know.
He kept pushing it off. Well, you gonna go to inauguration, or you gonna go to inauguration? I'll let you know at a different date. He was never going to go.
Yeah, I feel you on that. Well, this has been interesting. Y'all better not leave the house that day. I don't either. I'm nervous about it. I think there's more stuff planned. I think they need to beef up security everywhere. We even had to beef up security at our Austin location because it's the capital of Texas, because there was some whispers about capitals. So everybody be careful when especially if you're in a capital city.
This is the thing. These people are. You see how upset they was, right? Because they didn't get. This is going to be. This is not going to go away anytime soon. These people are extremely upset. They feel like something has been stolen away from them. They feel like their rights have been stolen away from them. Now that Donald Trump is off of Twitter, which is a great thing. He won't have to have that, constant voice to beep up that. But these people are not going away. Let me ask y'all this question, though. People are talking about, they feel like it's censorship and they taking away his freedom of speech away by taking away his Twitter. Do you guys feel that way?
No, I think that's stupid.
That's part of my libertarianism, because I believe that a company should do whatever the hell they want to do. If I don't want you on here, I shouldn't have to have you on here, which I know that's a little far. But I think they will within their.
I don't think it's far at all.
Especially if they feel like he's dangerous and going to be inciting craziness.
I look at it if words are weapons, especially for somebody like him. Like, would you give a gun to somebody who you know is a threat? Especially if you had some kind of impact or some way to prevent him using this weapon to cause further harm to other people. That's why we need your responsibility.
And that's why we need the gun law change. They let retarded people get guns.
Tell them about the gun law, boss.
Right. They do.
But he's stupid, bro. But it's not taking away his free speech, right? That's government stuff, right? You talking about private companies. That's different. Your free speech is a company. Lamar, you so stupid.
Bro, get this man some CBD or something, man. Get him some NyQuil.
You stupid, bro. I just think that like Lamar said before, a company should be able to do whatever they want to do.
Right, you come into my business with no shirt, I can refuse you service.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can
no mask.
Hold on, it's different. Discrimination. No, you can't discriminate and tell somebody because they black they got to go around to the back and all that.
Yeah, that's different. But if you don't have your shirt on,
right, that's different.
Yeah.
But even everybody keep talking about his speech has been taken away, the censorship, and that stuff don't work with companies. Like,
anybody stop you from talking, you can go outside and talk as much as you want.
As much as you want to.
You still
right.
Your freedom of speech is also to a certain extent like everything else. You still can't go out and say in an airport, I got a bomb in my pocket. You do that.
Right.
You get arrested.
Just like YouTube. Right now, certain things I can't say. Am I being sensitive?
That's right. That's right. Let me tell you something.
You're gonna do what's necessary to stay here, though.
Exactly.
To me, it's extremely funny that Donald Trump is banned off of Twitter and off of YouTube and Facebook and Instagram, and this is hilarious. The world is crumbling beneath his feet for him. He's losing support in his own party. Now, the things that because Donald Trump don't trust the media, so how he do is he get his word out through social media. Bam,
yes, Brittany.
I believe he's gonna get a MySpace space or go. He's gonna
MySpace.
He's really pushing that whole other news station. Y'all know the other news station he's pushing rather than Fox now. I think he's gonna try to create his own platforms or push platforms that are smaller because he think he's that powerful.
Trump is gonna get a Black Planet account, bro.
If you not
Black man, wouldn't that be something? They still got Black Planet around here. You can say it, but right. At least I won't get paid. Real quick, we're pretty much at our time, but I just want to say some things. I ain't gonna say nothing crazy. I ain't got my mic. I just want to invite people that are watching. If you would, press the X and hit the like button. Please don't cost you nothing. Hit the subscribe button too, because we got.
It's free.
It's free, you know. And we're gonna be talking more about what's going on with Trump and the inauguration, and about the articles perhaps, and all that stuff. We're gonna be talking about everything. So please subscribe so you'll be able to see it. So you'll also be able to see Be the People, which is hosted by the gentleman at the bottom right there, Mr. Lawrence, on Tuesday nights at what time? 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Central Standard.
And so, and Ladies POV, the ladies' perspective on politics on Sunday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then TFG Tonight, hosted by Mr. Brenton Haynes, on Monday nights at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. So we have several political channels where we do just this. We talk about what's happening in politics. Hold on, let me look at these. I see some new faces. Hold on. He said, using the 25th Amendment, while an understandable sentiment, it is less than 2 weeks to Joe Biden's inauguration, so it will be a waste of time. Yeah, we discussed that at the beginning. Christopher, if you subscribe, man, and like, we want you to. We like to chat with you a little bit more on the next show too, because we were talking about it earlier.
Yeah, I mean, it's more about the action, right?
You just want to look bad for him.
Yeah, it's more about feeling like you've done something. It's gonna be a big waste of time because he's not gonna get. Whether it's the 25th Amendment or not, or the impeachment, he's not going to get impeached, and you're not going to remove him out of office. So it's
whatever.
Hey, y'all, I got to bounce.
Okay, cool, man. Thank you. Holler at you later. Whatever.
I'll catch y'all. I'll see y'all.
All right. Don't forget
Make sure y'all wear y'all masks and wash your hands.
Whatever keeps them from being able to run again. If that's the what's it called? Damn, I lost my train of thought. Impeachment, then let's go with the impeachment. I don't care how much time left. If they can get it done, from what I heard today on Fox, they said that they can continue the trial even after he's out of office.
They can, but why?
Yeah, just to make it, just to stick him in the booty, just to make it, just to hurt him, So, anyway,
give him the old 1-2.
Just old 1-2 punch, and that's our show, y'all. So thank y'all for tuning in. We do this every Friday night, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, where we just come in and chat. Like we're on the phone and sitting in the house in the theater room talking, chatting. It gets a little crazy and wild sometimes. We thank you guys for communicating back and forth with us. Thank you, Christopher, for coming in. Chris Rock. I see a Chris Rock right there. Thank you. And again, as always, thank you, Lisa B, for being a gold member of TFG Political Media. And we invite everybody else. If you haven't became a member yet, hit that join button and become a member. And until next time, tell your mom and them about us. Peace out.
Yeah.